Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on October 27, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. The Mavericks followed up their win over the Grizzlies with a loss to the Pelicans on Tuesday. They will try to bounce back from the loss with a win over the Nets, which will give them their second win in their last 3 games. Dallas is averaging 117.7 points per game. They scored 111 points in their last game, making 50% of their field goals and 30.8% of their three-pointers. Luka Doncic led Dallas with 37 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. Spencer Dinwiddie finished with 24 points and 5 assists, while Christian Wood finished with 23 points and 6 rebounds. Dallas has played well defensively, giving up 105.3 points per game. They gave up 113 points in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to get the win. The Nets are off to a slow start after losing 2 of their first 3 games. They will try to turn things around with a win over the Mavericks, which will give them their second straight home win. Brooklyn is averaging 113.7 points per game. Brooklyn has struggled defensively, giving UP 123 points per game. They gave up a season-high 134 points in their last game and will need a significantly better performance if they want to win this game. The Nets lost 2 of their first 3 games and split their 2 home games. With the exception of their game against Memphis, they have struggled offensively, scoring less than 110 points per game in their other 2 games. They haven't shot the ball well from the free throw line and don't rebound the ball well, which will limit their extra scoring opportunities. They are also playing on consecutive nights and will be dealing with fatigue. Even though the Mavericks have lost 2 of their first 3 games, they have played well defensively, keeping opponents under 106 points per game. They don't give up a lot of second-chance scoring opportunities, and they do a good job forcing turnovers and won't have trouble keeping Brooklyn's offense in check. The Nets have been terrible defensively so far, giving up 130 points or more in 2 of their 3 games, and will have trouble slowing down the Mavericks, so go with Dallas to cover the spread. Our team pick is Dallas Mavericks plus 1.5 points. Spencer Dinwiddie scored 23 points for Dallas, and former Pelican Christian Wood scored 23 off the bench. Tim Hardaway Jr. sat out because of a sore right foot. We will re-evaluate him tomorrow to see how he feels, Coach Jason Kidd said after the game. Expect Hardaway to be a game-time decision for this road game against Brooklyn. Luka has been on a tear to open the year, and he looks primed for an MVP-caliber season again. Durant blamed the loss on Memphis, making 16 three-pointers in the game, 12 of them from Desmond Bane and Ja Morant. Brooklyn finished 9 of 29 from downtown. The three-point line killed us, Durant said after the game, adding, "It was that three-point line that separated us. The fact that they knocked down more threes than us, that's the name of the game now. Even if you're not playing well or up to par with your opponent, if you're making threes, you give yourself a chance." Brooklyn is once again struggling to stop anyone this year, which was a huge problem for them last season and one of the primary reasons why they were swept by the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. Ben Simmons was supposed to help them in that department, but he has been a shell of his former self. Opposing clubs are averaging over 123 points per game to open the year, and the Mavericks are coming off a tough loss against the Pelicans. You can bet they will open this game with a far better shooting performance. Luka dropped 37 in that one and got whatever he wanted, except for the final shot, of course. Look for this game to be a back-and-forth affair with a total going way over the projected number. Take the over here. Oklahoma City Thunder vs LA Clippers. The short-handed Clippers obviously struggled on Tuesday. The leading scorer was Luke Kennard off the bench, who had 15 points. John Wall added 12 points, while Robert Covington and Ivica Zubac added 10 points each. Zubac also had 14 rebounds. The Clippers' defense was on point, allowing OKC to shoot just 38% from the floor and 13% from three. But they just turned the ball over way too much, 18 times to be exact. The Thunder were able to do three things that lifted them over the Clippers on Tuesday in their 108-94 win. Shooting was obviously not their forte Tuesday, as they shot just 38% from the floor and 13% from three. But they out-rebounded La 60-47 with a whopping 21 offensive rebounds to 7 for the Clippers. They also had 12 steals and forced 18 Clippers turnovers, while only turning it over 5 times themselves. That allowed the Thunder to hoist a whopping 110 shots to just 83 for the Clippers. So, it wasn't pretty, but it was a win, as the Thunder are now 1-3 on the season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander poured in 33 points with 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 blocked shots and 3 steals. Gilgeous-Alexander is averaging 31 points per game this season. He got some help from Treeman, who added 25 points. Aaron Wiggins added a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds. One of the Thunder's best players, Josh Giddey, did not play in this game, and he is questionable for Thursday with an ankle injury. The Los Angeles Clippers are averaging 100.8 points on 45.7% shooting and allowing 106.5 points on 41.4% shooting. Paul George is averaging 23.7 points and 7.7 rebounds, while Marcus Morris Sr. is averaging 15 points and 4.7 rebounds. John Wall is the third double-digit scorer, and Kawhi Leonard is grabbing 6.5 rebounds. The Los Angeles Clippers are shooting 32.5% from beyond the arc and 74.7% from the free throw line. The Los Angeles Clippers are allowing 27.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 47 rebounds per game. The Los Angeles Clippers are the more talented team and should be favored, but they've also been sluggish through 4 games, and they're not a team I'm thrilled to lay big chalk with until things improve. The Clippers lost the opening game of this back-to-back set, but were without 2 superstars and another starter. Surprise, surprise, Kawhi Leonard will be out again 0-0, but Paul George and Marcus Morris are questionable. I'm guessing both of these players will do what they can to get on the floor, as the Clippers do not want to lose 2 in a row to the Thunder. If neither George nor Morris play, that could be a different story, but if they do suit up, I like the Clippers here to cover. The turnovers need to be cleaned up, but the Clippers are a much better rebounding team than they showed, and I'd be shocked to see them get beat so bad on the glass again. Take the Clippers here to cover. The Oklahoma City Thunder are averaging 109.8 points on 41.1% shooting and allowing 111.8 points on 46.3% shooting. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is averaging 31 points and 6.7 assists, while Treeman is averaging 15 points and 3.3 assists. Josh Giddey is the third double-digit scorer, and Luguentz Dort is grabbing 4.5 rebounds. The Oklahoma City Thunder are shooting 27.3% from beyond the arc and 78% from the free throw line. The Oklahoma City Thunder are allowing 35.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 51.5 rebounds per game. Luke Kennard led the Clippers with 15 points in 29 minutes off the bench. Lassi Ivica Zubac added 10 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 blocks. The Clippers turned the ball over 19 times and shot just 42% from the field. The Oklahoma City Thunder have amassed significant draft capital, but lost number 2 overall draft pick Chet Holmgren to a knee injury. Last time out, Oklahoma City led by 6 points at halftime and pulled away in the third quarter by outscoring La 35-25. The Thunder, 2-2, won despite missing 26 of their 33-point attempts and shooting 38% overall. Oklahoma City controlled the glass by a 60-47 margin. Oklahoma City Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led all scorers with 33 points on 11 for 22 shooting and dished out 8 assists. Treeman contributed 25 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds for the Clippers. Our total pick is under 216.5 points.